Follow me on Instagram where I post car pictures daily. Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I just want to show you how I personally clean my filter. First thing I do is obviously take it off of the car, and then I tap it on the ground a few times softly just to get the excess dirt on the outside off. And then after I do that, I take a hose with a very soft, gentle pressure on it and go from the inside out and just try to get all the extra dirt that's stuck in there out with the hose itself. After you clean it with the hose from the inside out, you can go ahead and spray it with the cleaner. Just go all around and clean it from, or spray it on the outside of the filter.
Yep. Feels like Brian.
After you finish spraying the cleaner on the outside of the filter, you can go ahead and wash it again from the inside out. I like to try to tip it over a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get all the soap out and whatever dirt it takes off the cleaner itself. And also, again, you want to make sure that the water is on a low pressure, soft pressure, just because if it is a high pressure, you might damage the filter. Just want to take any precaution necessary to stop that from happening, and obviously keep your filter clean and safe as well. After you finish washing it out, it should be like a gray or white color. It shouldn't be the same color as it was before, like a red or a blue, because that's the oil and you don't want that on there. So after you wash the cleaner off, you're going to want to put it somewhere to dry. I just like to tip it over onto this bucket, and doing that allows it to dry a little bit faster and better. Allows the water to drip off a little bit, so that's what I like to do, and that's what I recommend doing. Here's what my car looks like without the filter. Just thought it would be cool to show you guys. It's a little weird to see my car without the filter on it. So depending on how long you wait in between filter cleanings, the heat shield might get a little bit dirty. So what I just like to do is wet like a little rag and just clean off the inside. I haven't cleaned my filter in a little bit, so it's pretty dirty in there. So I have to actually wash it off a few times and wet a few different sides of the rag to actually get the whole thing clean and looking nice. So I recommend doing that also. After the filter dries completely, you're going to want to oil it. I use this oil that came with the filter. I like to also treat it like it's like Plasti Dip or something, and just go in like short, straight bursts across the entire thing. But you're not going to want to over oil it, just because the engine could actually suck in that oil and it could cause problems down the line. I like to do 2 coats of oil on mine, so I let it dry a little bit in between the coats and then a little bit after the last coat before I put it in. So after you oil it and you let it sit for a little bit, you're just going to want to put it back in. Obviously, I forgot the bracket the first time I tried to put it in, so make sure you have the bracket on there before you try to put it on, and then just fit it back on there. It's pretty simple to do, especially if you put the filter on yourself. You already know how that goes on and off. So I just like to line it up. It's going to hang off a little bit before you tighten it, so make sure you hold it up while you tighten it, and then you just tighten it with the flathead screwdriver and you're good to go. After you get it fitted on there, I just took a rag just to clean off any excess oil. You could probably do it before. It might be a little bit easier before you put it in, but I didn't, and I just did it after, so it should work fine. And here's the filter when it's finished and put on. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You ever wake up every day and you want to die? Life gone good, can't figure out why. Blank walls all around me, get the pills nearby. Play with the 9 and I close my eyes.